semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Verbo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the LSU Tigers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And the coverage team gets him down. Not much gained on that return. Looking to throw it. It's a wide receiver screen. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
That completion makes it second and medium. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Quarterback delivers quickly, a receiver on the screen. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going. And it's a nice job of the defense to prevent a big play.
Important moment early in this playoff game. Opening drive, they face third down. Some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. And he'll drop back here on third down. Close to the tight end. Very tight coverage. It's incomplete on the deflection.
Boy, these defensive backs are completely locked in. Third down, the defense stays disciplined in zone coverage and knocks that one down.
Aggressive start to this game. They're going to go for it on fourth down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. He's running out of time here. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Listen, I get it. I know you trust your offense, and maybe this is something you thought about all week in these situations, but when it's on your side of the field like this, you got to give it a second thought, because now your defense...
Heading for the end zone. Touchdown, LSU, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return starts from inside the 5. Coverage team flying downfield. Not much gained on that return. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Last time they went for it on fourth down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. Can they bounce back here? That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. The pass is intercepted. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, LSU. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Oh, he tried to force it, and it backfires. Heck of a job by the defense of stepping in front of that throw and taking it all the way back for a touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. The Miami offense back out onto the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5. The Canes will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up.
That's a really good run by this offense. And Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. You set it down to the offense. 1st and 10.
What a big game by this offense, and they're now going to kick to that up-tempo. Kind of sense that the defense is a bit on their heels, confused, looking to the sidelines. A great time to go hurry up.
And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on. And the player is down, injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. It's a bullet, but incomplete.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
They move the ball to the 48 and earn a fresh set of downs. The Hurricanes pick up enough yardage to move the sticks.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early. 3rd down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a first down.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Quick throw to his receiver. He makes the grab. They make the stop, but good enough for a first down at the 29.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive, now they have a chance to put points on the board.
Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that first down marker. They face 3rd and short here in the playoff on the 10th play of this drive. They bring him down at the 11, but it'll be first down from there. And the Canes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. A pop pass on a jet sweep. Able to fight for a decent gain here on that running play. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He finds his man. So here we go, third down. Defense needs a stop here, try to force a field goal attempt. Shotgun formation here on third down. Defense is coming after him. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
You better be careful with your backup quarterback. You got to protect him better. They've already lost the starting quarterback. They cannot afford another injury.
So here they come on 4th and long. Giving up that sack earlier has made this a huge challenge. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Trying for a 4th down completion. And it's broken up nicely. A defensive stop and a turnover on downs.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. They're going to run it here. He finds some space. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. It keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime, the crucial second quarter beginning right now. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They'll ride the back again here. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Again, makes it second and medium. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. That pass is caught. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He escapes the pocket. Nothing open downfield, so they'll just throw it away.
I mean, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Direct snap to the back. The defense all over him. They stop him right at the line.
Well, if you're going to run an ISO play without pulling guard, the running back's got to do a better job of getting behind those big linemen to hope that a hole will open up. Here he tries to bounce it to the outside, and there's just no room out there.
Caught by the receiver. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
The back's got it. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Creative play call. The defense is ready. Got it for no gain.
The defense there showed incredible discipline on the backside contained, and that reverse wasn't going anywhere. Just textbook.
Third and short here in this playoff game. The 8th play of the drive. Design quarterback line. They make the stop, but it'll be first down from the 13.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball in the way. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
He'll hand it off. He's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. They'll hand it off. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. That's a design quarterback keeper. You'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Wow, the defense prevented them from getting the first down. How about that? Nice job of holding their point there at the defensive line. They came close to getting the first, but the defense deserves credit. Now we've got 4th and inches.
Tackle. First down.
It's decisions like this, Chris, you rarely remember when they go right. It's a nice job by this offensive coordinator and head coach to go for this, show the confidence in his team. Now they set themselves up 1st and goal inside the 5.
Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
21, Miami, 0.
He'll return it from inside the 5. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. The first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Someone moved just a bit too early, and it cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Boom. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
Finding space at the 20. He's in the clear. Across the 40. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Miami, as they get on the board here in this playoff game.
Chris, you don't see this kind of play very often. That is coast to coast. This guy, with the speed that he has, when you get him into the open field, you know how dangerous he is. But it started at the line of scrimmage. Great blocks up front initially to free him up, and then the rest is all about that speed.
They're set now to try the PAT. PAT is good, makes the score 21-7. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Will be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
And the Miami offense is back on the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now 2-possession lead. Goes out to Stephon. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Canes.
Chris, we're still early in this football game. We're in the second quarter. It's a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Looking to throw it on 1st down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on 1st down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Second down after the incompletion. And the quarterback dropping back. Bringing pressure. Using his legs here. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Well, the defense does a good job of pressuring the quarterback, but really impressed with the quarterback's effort. Not only does he pull out of that, but he's able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. On the move now. Receiver makes the catch. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look. They'll make an adjustment for this important play. The punt team making their way on the field. See if he can make a play on this return. And they've got the returner corralled. The first play of this drive now, they're set up at the 34. will cost the offense 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking for a man. Moves out of the pocket. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Goes a fastball, but it's intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender when he throws the interception.
The offense now has great field position to start the drive. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They bring him down, but a solid gain there in 1st down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. Backfield is empty here for 2nd and inches. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, LSU.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
And the point after is good. Gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get his top and preserve that momentum. Returner looking to make a play here. He steps out of bounds at the 14. That's where the drive will start. Start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Screen to the receiver in the flat. Brought down, a broken tackle to produce a solid gain there. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. A quick throw to the right. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock.
Well, the name of the game for this defense is to pressure this quarterback as often as you can, and that's exactly what they've been able to do here in this first half. It looks like they've got him rattled a bit, as that pass should have been his 2nd interception in the first half alone.
Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Back-to-back deep shots. And the pass falls incomplete. No time left on the first half clock. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Canes will kick this away to begin the second half. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They built the lead with an efficient running game. Let's see if they can take to the air now to start the 3rd quarter. And they'll start the 3rd quarter here on the ground. They can't stop him. Oh, he breaks free, still going. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? What a stiff arm. And he finally goes out of bounds after a huge gain on the ground. Nice play.
And this guy can fly. He gets one crease in the defense, and he is gone. This guy is as fast as there is in the game.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. There's a run to the left looking for the touchdown. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. After that big play to start the drive, they got close, but now it's 3rd and goal. QB keeper all the way. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Looked to me like this offense tried to catch the defense napping, but give credit to the defense. They blow that run play up, and now we've got a critical decision here on 4th and goal.
The coach is not feeling the field goal attempt. They're going for it on 4th and goal here. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown, LSU. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved out in the red zone because of their size, and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. He keeps it on a design run. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Some strong run defense there makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 25. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Incomplete. There's a marker down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So the holding call on the offense will back them up 10, and they'll try it again. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And he drops back in the gun. The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. He fires it down the middle. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments? Come up with a stop here.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
And now the running back's got it again. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. So this defense finally makes a play. That's one of the few negative plays for this offense today.
Yeah, you said it, Chris. They don't have the easiest road to climb back in this one, but little plays like that can be points of positivity of what coaches will likely focus on as they move forward.
It's an out route, the catch made. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. He's got it with room to run. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. 1st and goal, handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
And I just love that this defense is not giving up when there's 1st and goal. They attacked. They got through. They got penetration. A nice job of being able to keep them out of the end zone.
Heavy pressure. He lets it go. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack.
That's a smart heads-up play to me by the quarterback. Would rather throw it in the stands than a tight throw leading to a potential turnover. Wonder what they'll have dialed up here on this 3rd down.
Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
But you got 3rd down. The offense has the advantage here on 3rd down to be able to get the ball downfield. They make the completion, but this defense is just flying around. They make the catch, but they have nowhere to go after.
Oh, and he knocks it right through. But hold on, there is a flag on the field, so let's check that out. The roughing the kicker penalty has given this offense a chance to punch it in. Let's see if they can take advantage. Here comes a handoff. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. Gets across the 25-yard line. They'll spot it at the 27. Set up at the 27. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the grab, and he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
And the wideout goes in motion. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. The Hurricanes come to the line in a hurry-up.
The offense comes up with a huge gain. It looks like they're going to go up-tempo. Keep this momentum going and keep the defense as much as you can on their heels.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. This has been thorough domination through 3 quarters. A real statement confirming their status as a national championship contender. Let's check out the stats so far. And let's see if a comeback is in store here as we start the 4th quarter. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. 4th down, he's throwing for it. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the 4th quarter. On a 4th down play, they step up yet again. And you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. This has been a dominant performance so far. Up double digits at the break, building on the lead here in the second half. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. 1st down.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want, whenever we feel like doing.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Throwing off play action. Running out of time in the pocket. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
They make the tackle, but the offense now set up for the 1st down at the 21.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a 3rd down. They do their job, convert. Now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
LSU has moved into the red zone. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Pounding away with the run game. And it'll be Smoger right at the line for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Can they keep this drive going, trying to convert on 3rd down now? Quarterback drops back. Catch made by the tight end. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the 1st down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the 1st down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
4th down. No punt. Out of field goal range. They're going for it.
42 Spider. 42 Spider.
Wants to throw it. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge 4th down stop.
Hey, let's face it, this aggressive approach has helped them build the lead that they've had. But what they've done now by not executing and getting this 1st down, they've given the opponent really good field position and a chance to get back in the game.
Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Caught quickly. Fights off a defender. Tackle made at the 24 as they begin to put a drive together. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. 1st down, looking to throw the football. The receiver grabs it. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. The Canes will crank up the tempo. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Breaks into the clear. Crosses the 10. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
It's not going to make much of a difference today, but it can be a subtle positive takeaway for a team getting beat down like this. And it demonstrates resilience. You want to see this fight from your team in this kind of situation.
And now here comes the point after attempt. And it's up and good. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. How they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. He'll hand it off. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Takes off in a bootleg. Looking to scramble. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a 1st down. LSU is now operating in the red zone. Working clock with the ground game. Going absolutely nowhere. The loss of the play.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Same tailback, another carry. Running through the tackle. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
That's the mark of a well-coached team. These guys don't even pay attention to the score. They're just out there executing and churning up yards. Good, solid run there as this clock continues to wind down. This offense has had a great day.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And now the stage is set for this season's ultimate college football game. We will see you at the National Championship. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.